Down in Fort Worth, Texas, there's a housing boom. But it's not what you think. Whole neighborhoods are being rebuilt, and wheeler dealers
lock it in.
Are scooping up the old houses before they're torn down and moving them out to remodel and flip for profit. It's a risky business. But here in Longhorn Country, there are 3 family companies competing for the cash. They're flipping houses in record time. And the good folks of Texas come from all over.
Take a look around, see what you think of her.
To buy bargains.
$25,000 now.
And move them to their own land.
So.
It's flipping and moving Texas style. 25 miles west of Fort Worth is the town of Weatherford. It's a historic place where old buildings sit side by side with the new. Up for auction today is a very special place. It's a house that means a lot to the Flip and Move Snow sisters, Donna and Tony. And it means a heck of a lot to their daddy, H.D. Snow.
Donna, Tony, good morning, Debbie.
What is it? What is it?
There's a house in Weatherford, Texas. I was raised in it. If them walls could talk.
What would they say?
I can't tell you.
Oh, too much for our little ears. Yeah.
I got memories in there, and I need you to go over and look at it. It's coming up for auction. I want you to buy it.
Oh, it's coming up for auction.
Okay.
We're going to go in there hard and strong after this house. This is memories. This is family.
Yeah.
We'll bring it back.
I appreciate that, and just so you bring it back at a reasonable price.
We'll get it.
All right, thank you. Man, what a headaches, both of them. But I'll tell you what, they take the pitchfork away from the devil if they got mad at him. They're that good.
The 3-bedroom house is 1,150 square feet, and it was built by great-granddaddy Snow in the 1920s. The Snow family has moved this place 2 times already. H.D.'s daddy, C.A. Snow, made it their family home in the 1940s. H.D.'s daddy and mommy lived there, and that's H.D. with his brother Corky and his sister Judy. Boy, does this house have Snow family history written all over it.
You tell me what the odds were of this coming up on the market to buy. What were the odds? 1 in what, a gazillion? This is a really special house. Our great-grandfather built it. Our grandfather moved it. Our dad lived in it as a boy. We have got to get this one.
And we are sure hoping that Randy and Young Guns don't go after this one.
Oh.
I looked it up on my little GPS, and it says that it's right outside the town square. So I'm telling you right now,
It's going to be a good one.
It's a historical home, I guarantee you.
Well, look at there. That's a pretty good-looking old house. And I like that. They got some square footage there. Yep. That's what I'm going to bid on, for sure.
I like it.
Love it.
That's not a standard-sized window. Those are bigger. I love that.
You're right. So that means tons of natural light?
Yep.
It's going to be an easy foundation to knock out. That's all brick.
Well, I see amazing potential already.
You know, we're going to have to keep a straight face.
Straight face.
Yes. We cannot let them know that we want this real bad. If they know that it means a lot to us, they're going to jack that price up on it.
1,300 feet. Not going to be a bad move. It ain't going to be easy.
It's natural gas. That could be a good thing.
Storm windows on the outside of that. That's a plus.
That's wood underneath there. It looks good condition.
It's a good sign. It's kind of like beadboard.
It's kind of like awesome, and I want it.
It's a nice house so far. I mean, it's okay.
I mean, it's okay. It's a good-looking house. Where do you come up with this okay?
Look at all the eaves and that needs to be worked on. You're not going to want this one.
We've got to get this house. How far can we push it?
We've got to spend whatever it takes to get it. Daddy really wants it, but we got to be careful not to get in a bidding war.
Auction time, auction time, auction time. My name's Stacy. I'll be your auctioneer today. We're in beautiful Weatherford, Texas. Who's going to start the bidding off at $100? $100 bid now, 2 now, 2, 2. $100 bid now, 3, 3. $100 bid now, 4 now, 4. $100 bid now, 5, 5. $100 bid now, 6, 6. $100 bid now, 7, 7. $100 bid now, 8, 8. $100 bid now, 9, 9, 9. What do you bid now, 9? $100 bid now, 1,000. $1,000 bid now, 11, 11. $100 bid now, 12, now 12, 12. $100 bid now, 13, now 13, 13. $100 bid now, 14, 14. $100 bid now, 15, 15. $100 bid now, 16, 16. $100 bid now, 17, 17. $100 bid now, 18, now 18. What do you mean 18, 17? $100 bid now, 18, now 18. 18. $100 bid now, 19, now 19. What do you mean 19, 18? $100 bid now, 19. 19. $100 bid now, 2000. 19. $100 bid now, 2 now 2. 19. $100 bid now, 2 now 2. Give me now 2. 19. $100 bid now, 2. Last call. Give me 2. Sold, sold, sold. We got it. Ladies, we gave y'all that because we're givers, not takers.
Beautiful, baby.
Wait a minute. Y'all need to understand the story behind this house. When I finish telling you, you're going to realize what the odds were that this even come up for auction.
Might need a tissue.
Our great-grandfather built this house.
Yes.
No kidding.
On the north side of Weatherford. Our grandfather moved it from the north side of Weatherford, just a few what was then lots. Then the house was moved again to this location by our grandfather again. Our dad, his brother, and his sister lived here when they were young kids.
So your dad and Aunt and Uncle grew up in this house?
Yeah. This is one of the homes they grew up in.
That's a lot of history.
Good luck.
Thank
Really,
you.
really cool story.
This gonna be the 4th time this house has been moved.
So it'll be one, two, third time.
Will be the 3rd time, and it will be the 3rd generation Snows moving it. We got it.
I'm almost fixing to cry.
Me too. Oh my gosh.
Let's go look at it.
Okay.
I wonder how many times Daddy turned this handle. Oh my gosh.
Oh wow.
Look how well kept it's been. Look at the trim around the doorways.
God, look at these floors. Oh,
Quit.
man.
Quit.
I can't help it, Tony.
Stop it. Do you know how many times Daddy and Uncle Corky and Aunt Juju would be in here playing or running around?
Yeah. I can't hardly talk.
Hey, we gotta stop. We gotta stop. This is cool. This is cool. We won this house.
Okay, this is business.
This is business.
This
yeah.
is business. I don't care that Daddy lived here. This is business.
Yeah.
Go to your left.
Okay.
I wonder whose bedroom this was.
It's a nice size. Maybe the master bedroom?
I guess it could have been big windows. I mean, these have to be the original hardwood floors.
Yeah. Got a Kleenex on you?
No, use your shirt. Not my sleeve, your shirt. Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow. This is a nice size
It's
bathroom.
huge. I love it. All right, let's see what else we got. Bedroom number 2.
I love the windows. Wood around the windows is beautiful.
She's strong and she's sturdy.
Yeah.
Golly.
Got another doorway going into the kitchen. Wow. That is nice size.
Ooh, Tony, that paneling. Somebody, what, 60s, 70s come in here and put all that
Yeah,
in?
probably did. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
Is that not cool or what? I love that. Can we save those?
We can sure try.
There's one more room in here. It's another bedroom.
Okay, so technically it's a 3-bedroom.
That's great.
Wow, I like the little kind of a base seat.
It's like a settee.
It is.
Area. Oh my
2
gosh.
closets.
Wow.
It don't get much better than
No.
this.
The house her great-granddaddy built has 3 bedrooms, a living area, large kitchen, 1 bathroom, and an add-on laundry. Apart from the add-on, the layout hasn't changed one bit since it was a childhood home of the sister's daddy, H.D. Snow.
Anybody home?
Hey.
Yeah, let's see what else y'all got. How'd it look here to you?
Oh, it looks great.
It's really an awesome house.
Yeah, all them stains on the wall are some of my dirt from taking a bath in this thing.
Is it?
Is it really? Okay, now whose bedroom was this?
This is Mother and Daddy's here.
Guess what we paid for it?
I may not want to know that.
What do you think? Guess what we paid for it?
500.
We got it at 19.
$1,900.
That's not bad.
Yes, you, Randy.
Randy.
You
And
got him in the paper.
Okay, well, we was excited. I mean, we're glad you came
I
over
am
here.
so excited.
this is going to be a real nice house once
Yes, it
it's
is.
completely redone inside.
Folks, it was a nice house we lived in.
This is the 3rd time the house has been moved by the Snow family since it was built by the sister's great-granddaddy back in the 1920s. The concrete porch can't be moved, so it's gotta go. Same deal for the add-on laundry. Last time the house was moved was back in 1942 when the sister's granddaddy put it on this site. All these years later, it's the sister's brother Gary who's handling the relocation.
This one's gonna be a little harder on us, but we got a good route. Got a highway permit to go over the bridge, the new bridge, and come off and turn right on Spring. Yes, let's do this.
Granddaddy Snow started the Snow house moving business in the 1940s. House moving hasn't changed much since then. And you can bet that Granddaddy Snow would feel right at home seeing his old house on the back of a truck.
It's wider on the other side.
Now it's safely on the renovation line. This is where the work really starts. Keeping all the charm while updating and modernizing, it's going to be the tricky challenge for the Snow Sisters contractor, Katrina.
Hey, ladies.
Hey,
Hi.
How's it going?
pretty good. What do you think?
I think she's a beauty.
You like it? Look, the original siding. That's up under the vinyl. Look at that.
That seems to be pretty intact.
Yeah.
If it's in as good a shape as what we believe it to be, then it's going to be an easy, quick fix. It's going to be bring in, match it, patch it.
Absolutely.
Vinyl siding is popular because it doesn't need painting. But if the original 90-year-old wood siding underneath is in good condition, a coat of paint will make it like new and return the house to its original glory.
Now the roof. Let's discuss roof. It appears to be in good shape.
But you're going to have to get up there and look at it and tell us what you think.
Will do. Can I see inside?
Yes. Step into history.
Wow. This is back when they did it right.
Yes. Isn't it great?
This is gorgeous.
Our total vision for it is to put it back to its glory days when she was new and stood tall.
So we're wanting to keep the hardwood floors, and we're wanting to keep the wood trim around the windows and the doorways.
But obviously the windows need to be updated.
Right. You know, these are probably a custom size. This doesn't look like a standard size nowadays.
They're bigger, which I love.
Absolutely.
And if that's where some of the budget needs to go, I think that's worth it.
We do not like this paneling look, which was obviously done down through the years.
Right. It was the thing.
The only other thing in this room is this opening right here, where you walk into the kitchen.
Right.
It needs to be wider, like to be a taste opening.
Right.
Like a true flow through.
A true flow through. It's
Nice size
big.
bathroom.
The paneling has got to go.
Yes.
And I think this old board that's made to look like tile, it needs to go.
Yeah, I agree.
Now the fixtures, I don't know if we're going to be able to clean any of this up. We may need new fixtures.
It'd be cool if you could keep this one.
I do like the look of it. I mean,
The style.
It ties it in.
So let's go into the kitchen.
Holy
Look how wide it is, how open it is.
Hey, check out those cabinets.
Aren't they cool? Try to open it. Isn't that neat?
Yeah.
Our great-grandfather built those cabinets.
Really?
They're solid, yes. Let's talk floor. We need to rip this up.
Okay. Do we know what's underneath it?
We're sure hoping it's a hardwood floor under there.
Okay, well, hopefully I'll have good news for you.
All right, so this is the third bedroom.
It's big, isn't it?
Isn't that cool?
Oh, this is my favorite. This
I
is
love it.
great.
We decided leave the 2 bedrooms that's on that side of the house and turn what could be a 3rd bedroom into either a library or a media room.
Oh, that'll be nice. And that kind of modernizes it.
There you
a
go.
little
There
bit.
you go. We're bringing some modernization in,
Right.
but we're maintaining some of the history look.
Absolutely.
Donna and Tony want to keep the bathroom, kitchen, living room, and bedrooms right where they are. The doorway between the kitchen and the living area will be opened up, and the master bedroom will be turned into a library. Donna and Tony want to keep as many original features as possible. They'd hoped to save the original 1930s drywall, but after so many years, it's fallen apart and it's all got to be replaced. The sisters also want to save the floor under the kitchen. The lumber is hidden under 2 layers of vinyl and linoleum,
Another layer of floor.
and what condition it's in is anyone's guess.
That's like black tar. So that is definitely not salvageable.
The kitchen floor is covered with layers of vinyl and linoleum.
So that is definitely not salvageable.
But worse, the floor is still stuck up with tar used to glue the linoleum down, and that's not easy to get off.
I was just knowing that was hardwood floors under there. Well, obviously there is, but it's got layer after layer. Look at this.
Pulling up the kitchen floor and replacing it will cost thousands, and the budget is already being stretched thin.
Let's revisit this whole budget thing. Obviously, all new rock, wiring, plumbing, insulation in the exterior walls.
Gonna have to do something different in here. This isn't gonna work.
On the outside of the house, the vinyl siding's coming off.
Let's get some of this foam board off and see what's underneath.
If the old siding's not up to scratch, replacing it will add thousands to the budget.
This looks great. It's in good condition. Look at that.
That vinyl has protected the old siding nicely, and a fresh coat of paint will soon make the house shine. Getting the old floors to shine, well, that's going to be down to Todd the floor man.
I'm almost wanting to hold my breath.
Yeah, I'm anxious to hear how much.
All right.
Hey,
Y'all ready?
Yes.
I don't know. Wait a minute.
You
Okay.
don't have to brace yourself too much, though.
Yeah.
These
Okay.
floors are in remarkably good shape.
All right, that's what we want to hear.
Really good shape. So
Okay.
finish all these floors out at about 1,500. Make them look like you put them in yesterday.
Oh, my. Perfect, perfect, perfect.
Bedrooms, living room, and the kitchen.
Time out. Whoa. Time out. No, not the kitchen. This kitchen's a whole different story.
Now's when we need to brace ourselves.
Because the kitchen's going to be the problem. Underneath this floor is pine. Unlike the rest of the floor is oak.
Pine?
It's a little bit softer, so when we start pulling this linoleum off this floor that's glued down, it's going to tear that pine right off the floor.
Oh, boy.
So it's not stable. We're going to have to tear all this floor out and replace it with something different. So
All right, so...
just make this kitchen tile, probably. You put some tile in here, you give some definitive separation between the rooms and the kitchen.
New tiling in the kitchen will add only $700 to the budget.
I like that idea.
I do, too.
Okay.
That's going to be our best bet.
Yeah, definitely our best bet. Thank you so much.
right.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate
Yeah,
it.
we'll get started as soon as we can.
Yes.
Much more expensive, at over $3,000, will be a new heating and air conditioning system.
Mama and Papa Snow, Daddy, Uncle Corky, and Aunt Juju, they didn't have any air conditioning. I bet they sweated up a storm.
I bet that's why they had fans and big windows.
Oh, that makes sense.
New drywall is replacing the old. It's looking good, but it's costing the sisters $3,000. With the old doorway being opened up, this old house is slowly coming to life.
Hey, what are you doing?
Hey, I'm taking off these cabinet doors.
Need any help?
Actually, if you'd stabilize this for me real quick.
All right,
that would
just a
be
second.
Super helpful.
The cabinet doors were made by great-granddaddy Snow back in the 1920s. And even after so long, all they need to look like new is a coat of paint.
Perfect.
Also freshening up the kitchen will be some Art Deco tiling.
You like it?
I do. That's different.
It's gonna look great. No,
think
that's
so.
an easy install. It's a nice product. I think it'll be good.
The kitchen's coming together. But like so many house remodels, it's 2 steps forwards and 1 step back.
All right, well, we're going to get on with
Hang
it.
on just a second. So, essentially, these new windows, the style that you guys picked out, $8,000.
Where are you shopping, girlfriend?
We do what? Gold plated? We have good, solid aluminum frames on these windows, okay? Some of them are busted, but replacing glass inside those windows is minimalistic in comparison to purchasing new.
So we can salvage what we have and they'll look like brand new after you get them back in.
They will. They
And
will.
the broken panes will be replaced.
All will be replaced.
Well, there you go.
Okay.
That'll help.
And you get to keep the size, the big openness of
And I think
exactly
that's
what you want.
important.
I agree.
That's very important. Okay.
Well, do you need any help?
No, I got it. You guys get out of here. I'm just going to take the rest of these down.
We're going to get on to other business.
Thank you.
See you later, girl.
Instead of replacing the frames on all the broken windows, they'll simply switch out any glass that's broken. That'll save the sisters thousands. But the roof's a different story. The old shingles cannot be saved, and a new roof is costing over $1,500.
You realize how much it would have cost us to go get a period tub to fit in here?
At least there's money to be saved on the inside. That old tub with the dirt on it from when Daddy Snow was a boy, it's going to be scrubbed till it sparkles.
It's going to clean up pretty good. I think it will.
You know what? We need to get the sink. Go get the sink that we took out of here. We need to clean on it. We can get it cleaned up. Same time we get the bathtub cleaned up. What do you think?
Okay.
The old-style bathroom sink will fit right back where it was. Just as long as it can be found.
Donna,
Yeah.
I can't find that sink.
What do you mean you can't find the sink? You're trying to tell me the sink is gone.
The sink is gone.
What do you mean you can't find the sink?
I cannot find that sink anywhere.
You're trying to tell me the sink is gone.
The sink is gone.
Hey, Amos,
Yes, ma'am.
you haven't seen a bathroom sink running around anywhere, have you?
We threw that away in the dumpster last week.
What?
Did it completely break pieces?
We tossed it. It's pretty well shattered.
Okie dokie.
Oh, I wasn't expecting this.
The Snow Sisters have, yep, that sinking feeling. So they've gone off shopping to find a new one, or, even better, an old one.
Oh, wow. Gosh. There's so many things in here that we could use in that house and keep it in its right time period.
Okay, we got to focus. Now, we got to think about the bathroom, right?
And we both agreed we're going to keep it in the time period.
Right. Now, here's some. That looks like something from like an old school.
It does, doesn't
Isn't
it?
that cool?
Oh, this is getting closer to the style, but pink?
Okay, they've got to have some more.
Oh, Tony.
I love these handles. Aren't those cool?
And you know I'm not really big on green, but I like that green.
That's a pretty color. It looks like it's in good condition. Look.
Hey,
it
everything's working on
turns.
it?
Yeah, it turns. Knobs work. That's okay.
Let's go find somebody to help us. This is the one we want.
I like that. Let's go.
The Art Deco style sink will be right at home in the remodeled bathroom. It's a good thing the tiles will be neutral colors.
Hey, Mario. Okay, this is going to be our floor. Correct?
Yeah, right.
All right, put a piece down there. Let's get an idea. Oh, I like that. Then we're going to have our black tile here going up all this wall, that wall, that wall. Therefore, we have encased the shower with the tile.
I tell you what, that's going to look pretty.
The old Snow family home is at last getting the makeover it deserves with light green paint on the new drywall. That hardwood floor is beginning to shine, and a coat of satin stain makes it look as fresh as it did back in the 1920s. The original wood trim has been polished and will add some old-time class to the aluminum window frames. In the master bedroom that's being turned into a library, the bay window seat also needs a clean and polish to bring it back to life.
Look at this area. It's cleaned up really nice.
Wow.
See, a little bit of elbow grease, and look how much money we're saving.
Yep. Look at that.
Good as new.
Tell us something's missing out here. It needs something. Come here and look. Wouldn't it be cute if you had just a wooden front porch and maybe a little settee in front of that window?
I think you're right.
A porch out front won't come cheap, but what's a home like this going to be without a spot for a rocking chair?
I think it'll help sell it.
I agree with you. Let's call Katrina and tell her that you've altered the plan again.
All right.
2 days of work and $1,200 in lumber and paint, and that porch should add thousands to the selling price. The original wood siding with that original scallop 1920s detail is being touched up with paint, and it's in good enough condition to last another 80 years. Now for the kitchen cabinet doors, the ones that great-granddaddy Snow made all those years ago.
A nice coat of paint, and these cabinets are going to look like $1 million.
Yeah.
They're going to look like the day that great-grandpa Toma made them.
You doing a pretty job?
I think I'm doing a gorgeous job. We're talking flipping Picasso here.
I wouldn't go that far.
The sisters had hoped to save the original kitchen floor. Instead, they've had to repair it. A plywood base is put down, covered with a layer of speckled gray linoleum tiles. The new laminate countertop will give the whole kitchen a lift. And those Art Deco backsplash tiles will tie in nicely with great-granddaddy Snow's kitchen cabinets.
Okay. Where am I at? 1, 2, 3.
In this old family home, every original item has great value. But over the years, some things have been broken and some have been lost.
And we might have a problem.
What do you mean we might have a problem?
We're not going to have enough of these handles that'll work. We only got 2. We need 13 more. We're not going to have enough of these handles that'll work. We only got 2. We need 13 more.
Okay, we've already got some handles on the lowers. But what if we kept the lowers?
Okay.
And we just bought all new ones for the uppers, but we went with like the nickel plated. It's the same thing. We're bringing some new in with the old.
Okay.
All right.
The corner of any kitchen can be wasted space. The solution? Build a breakfast nook.
Think I can sit on it?
Not yet. Let's get some legs under it.
A few cushions and a table in front of it, and it'll be the best seat in the house.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put some liquid nail on the back.
Okay.
Then we'll get it up on the wall, square.
Mm-hmm.
I'll shoot some finishing nails in it. We'll move on to the next piece.
All right.
This thing's going nowhere.
Yeah.
The beadboard, glued and nailed to the wall behind the bench seat, will define the space. It's a cozy nook.
Okay, we're gonna go cut some trim.
This is going to look nice as a little sitting area.
Oh, I think it's gonna be perfect.
The tiling in the bathroom is all shiny and new, and even though the bathtub's been cleaned up, it's looking old.
I sure wish this tub had cleaned up better.
Yeah, we worked really hard. But this stuff here is supposed to make it really nice and crisp, looking like a brand new one.
But look at this.
Enamel paint, specially designed for bathtubs, will make the tub as fresh as the day the young Daddy Snow took his first bath.
That looks good.
I mean, we got to come back with more than one coat, obviously, but still, it's going to look like a brand new tub.
So this really saved on our budget.
With the bathtub nearly finished,
Awesome.
the sisters have a stack of other jobs to do, starting with doorknobs.
Say, girls,
Hi, Daddy. We need some help.
what do you need?
We need some doorknobs that to go inside of it. That kind of goes with the time period of that house. Can you help us out?
There's some out there, honey, that different color ones and all. Those come a long way. I went 2,000 miles to pick them up.
There's not a whole lot of them that all match, though.
I wouldn't worry about that, because back then, if the rich people, they could make there, but most of the poor people, they got what they could get.
Okay, so what are you suggesting?
Well, you could go with some, put one color in the bedrooms and one on the
Okay.
kitchen door, something like that, possibly.
That would give it a lot of character then, wouldn't it?
That's a good
More
idea.
conversation pieces.
Right.
Okay, I like that.
I like that.
I am so glad we've decided to whitewash the porch.
Oh, I am too. I just love the way it looks.
It ties it back into that time period. I mean, they would have whitewashed the porches.
And putting this ceiling on it's really going to help keep its color and its shine. And
It's going to stay looking
It's
nice
gonna-
for a long, long time, Tony.
What you got?
We've got a...
door.
A French door.
How about them apples?
Nice.
You like that?
Let's get it.
Cool.
You know what? If you'll just set it right there, and then
You're gonna walk it up.
I'll walk it up. You got it? I got it.
A glass door into the library will replace the old wooden door, and it'll let light flood into the house.
Thanks for your help.
Watch the walls.
Now for the Art Deco style sink. Except for the color, it's just like the one that Daddy Snow would have used all those years ago.
Put it down. Gotta watch our new tile.
Yes. Okay. Oh dear. This isn't going to work. Where's the mounting bracket on the wall? And that's not the right plumbing we need to hook this up. There's not a vanity in here. This is going to all be seen, the plumbing underneath the sink. We've got to have the right plumbing, like the chrome from here to connect into the bottom of our sink, and then it's the wall bracket. We've got to have that. I mean, we've got the legs that goes with it, but we have nothing to mount to them.
A couple $100 more bucks on chrome fittings and wall brackets, and the sink is up in no time. Staging furniture will give the home the lived-in look H.D. Snow would have known so well. The whole house is filled with memories from H.D.'s childhood. And his seal of approval means more than anything to Donna and Tony.
Well, you've been looking at it. What do you think?
These floors, they look nice, real nice.
Good.
I know every one of them because I've been real close to them. And Porky and I get into a fight, we'd hit that floor.
So you like it?
Well, I like, except one thing in particular. And that's that sinking. I don't know where y'all found that. At side the road somewhere?
No, sir. We went to a very nice place that's got old stuff, and we found it.
Well, just be as nice to take it right back to them and thank them.
You don't like the sink?
Honey, now wait a minute. It's the color. Oh, yeah.
Color.
Yeah, do something with that. Because either that or put sunshades on when they go in there to use it. That needs to go.
Okay, so now we know what to do. You're happy with everything, but we're going to change the bathroom sink out for a white one. And then it gets your blessing, right?
Yes.
If you think about it, if that's the only thing that's on our list to change, we did pretty good.
Yeah, we did.
You did.
Okay.
I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Daddy.
So the vintage green pedestal sink was a bit too out there for HD. And in comes a more conservative white model. It looks good, but at $600, it's an expensive way to please Daddy. It's getting close to auction day, and those finishing touches should reel in the buyers.
And you got to leave enough room for people's legs. Yeah.
There's nothing like brand new kitchen appliances to add some sparkle to the home and to dress the outside. Let's bring in a whole forest of rented plants. Finally, the okay from the inspector, and the home of H.D. Snow's childhood is ready for the buyers.
When I first walked in this house, the hardwood floors and the windows letting the natural light in, it's just beautiful.
The widening of the doorway between the kitchen and living area was the only structural change to the house. The floors were sanded and sealed throughout. Old wood paneling was removed and new drywall went up. Along with paint, all up, this room cost $6,500.
Oh my gosh, I love the kitchen.
The cabinets that go up over the door and over the window, and then it has the shelves that come down the side by the sink are fabulous.
The thing that sets the kitchen off the most is that little breakfast nook right there. That is just so comfy.
The original kitchen cabinets were too good to trash and just needed a repaint with additional doorknobs. A new countertop went in, along with a tiled backsplash to complement the original sink. The main cost in the kitchen was repairing the floor and adding linoleum tiles at a cost of just over $3,000. All up, the kitchen came in at $9,700.
This is beautiful.
I like the tile floor in the bathroom. That's very vintage. Looks like an original porcelain bathtub. It's very spacious. It's really nice.
A new tiled floor and walls added an Art Deco look to the bathroom. The green sink was cast aside for a new white version. All up, the bathroom is done for $2,200.
Oh wow, this is perfect. I love this.
I like the library a whole lot.
The library was my favorite room, I'd say. I love this nook. Have a little cushion right there, just read a book and stuff. Yeah. So cute.
The new library was the old master bedroom and just needed a freshen up. A new door and some paint. It cost only $700.
Before you walk in, the porch just is an eye-catcher.
The small concrete porch was replaced with a big lumber porch. Total cost, including whitewash, $1,400.
It's got that feel that we're looking for, that history.
A new shingle roof and refurbished windows throughout added $2,400 to the remodel.
It looks like it's got like all these memories built into it, or just like memories waiting to happen.
The Snow sisters paid $1,900 for the old family home. Their brother Gary moved it for free, and they spent $31,000 on the remodel. So, to break even, the sisters need at least $33,000. That's if the Snow family can bear to part with the house at all. Auction time, auction time. Ladies and gentlemen, it's auction time. Welcome to Fort Worth. Everybody gather around and we're going to get ready to have an auction.
Hello.
Ladies, understand it's a special day.
Yes.
Very
It is a
special.
very special.
Well, I know
Very
y'all-
special day.
This house has lots of meaning to us.
It
Y'all
does.
work really, really hard on this. As always, you know what my job is to do is get all the money I can. I just need to know what kind of money we're going to need to get out of this today.
Hey, well, we're wanting about $51,500. Hey, Daddy.
51?
Hi, Daddy.
That's
Is that a
sweetheart.
good price for you?
I think
51?
that's a good
Let
one.
me help you with this. We're not going to sell this.
We're not?
I hate to interrupt you, but I'm not going to sell it.
What?
I want to keep it, sweetheart.
You sure that's what you want to do?
Yeah, I think we better just let me take it home with me.
Well, I don't blame you a bit because I'm going to tell you right now, you can't sell memories.
So,
That's true. You can make them, but you can't sell them.
All right, let me go,
No
tell,
option.
let me go tell everybody what we're going to do.
Tell them I
Okay.
apologize to them for me.
No need to apologize. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate everybody coming out to the auction today, but the announcement is we're not going to have an auction. The sellers have decided to keep this house, sentimental reasons. I hope you understand. We hope to see you at the next auction. Thank you for coming.
Man, it's hard to do.
It is. Wow.
HD is keeping the house for himself, his younger brother Corky, and their younger sister Judy. Corky and Judy last crossed the threshold more than 60 years ago.
Oh, come on in.
Strip.
Lots of memories in
my.
there. Yeah.
Wow. This is just great. This is back
That's
in
nice,
time,
ain't
too,
it?
yeah.
That's a real oak right there.
Even these colors are matched back then.
I can't believe after all these years, and I mean years, that it looks that great. That house is in good shape.
But
This
that
here-
real oak, I remember polishing them.
Well, yeah, y'all done it on towels on your feet.
Yeah, we had to polish
Wear
that.
socks.
Yeah,
We didn't have no skating rink, but we had hardwood floors.
that's right.
The kitchen looks real pretty, doesn't it?
Kitchen, I don't
It
remember that many
does.
cabinets in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boy, that is gorgeous, isn't it?
Well, they done a beautiful job.
Oh, they
putting this
did.
all together.
It is.
This,
Oh.
we just had a little old wooden table.
That's beautiful, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks good. Real good.
Yeah, this is where Mom and Daddy's room was.
Yeah. It's looking good. I probably like more than anything was the sitting room, which was Mother and Daddy's old bedroom. I think it looked pretty neat.
Oh, come on back here. We're going to look at this and see if some memories come back.
I'm pretty sure this was my bedroom.
Yeah. Yeah, this bathroom, they fixed this up real beautiful.
Oh man, this is gorgeous. Isn't this pretty? The tile in the bathroom looked
bathroom
awesome.
looked
Yeah,
good.
yeah, the
Yeah.
black. And they've got a shower now. We didn't have one back then.
Now, we had the hose outside in the right temperature.
Yeah, yeah. I just can't believe we're actually in this house.
Yep.
I
It brings back some long, long memories.
well, yeah, old memories is right. Look how old
Yep.
we are now, bud.
The house there is still a darn good house. And
And it's full of memories, great memories, when we were kids.
it'd be nice to have a get together in there.
Yeah, it
and
would
sit
be.
and talk right there. It'd be good.
Yeah.
sometime.
So the old snow home has gone full circle and is back where it belongs. Total cost of the remodel came to just under $33,000. The sale price was sweet zero, and the profit, a lifetime of memories. It's late in the day, and 3 generations of Snows have a meeting to decide what to do with their family treasure.
It is a family house for sure.
So, Gary, what do you think about the house not selling?
Oh, that's fine with me.
Fine
We'll
with
keep
you?
it and let's go find a lot and let's go put it on it.
I like that idea.
And then we can take turns living in it.
There you go.
That would be
Got 3 bedrooms.
Pass it through the family.
If she runs me off again,